mobile delegates. I'm Ashley Esqueva, and it's time for your Mobile Nation's Monday Brief, where I bring you the best of CrackBerry, Android Central, WebOSNation, Windows Phone Central, and iMore. It's been a busy week in tech, so let's jump in. There's been a lot of talk these past weeks about app permissions, especially after the Path app for iPhone was caught uploading address books to its servers without alerting users. But Android Central's very own Jerry Hildebrand wrote up an excellent editorial regarding app permissions and what they mean. What exactly are they? How do they work? Why can't we disable certain permissions in Android like BlackBerry does? Well, it's a fantastic read if you're interested, and honestly, I'm curious where permission options and convenience will balance out in the end. Bonus points are always awarded to Jerry's epic beard, though. Kevin in the CrackBerry Nation spent this past week checking out an interesting little PDF sent to the team. It looks to be a 14-page booklet of BlackBerry marketing materials, but it also seems there are some photos of BlackBerry 10 in there for our eager eyes. Universal inbox, a fresh look for app icons, and a lovely color display screen are only some of the images in this doc. So are they the real deal? Nobody knows for sure, but they do look nice enough to compete with the Androids and iOSs of this world. Oh, and CrackBerry Nation, look what I got this weekend. Playbook time! Last week, iMore reported on Apple's OS X Mountain Lion announcement. This is the first major software update to the 10.7 Lion build released last year. It's got over 100 new features slated. So what does that have to do with mobile? Well, a lot actually. It seems Apple's not quite converging the two operating systems, but they have added a lot of iPad-influenced functionality, like iCloud, iMessage, AirPlay, the notification bar, and more. Renee has an editorial on iMore about how he'd like to see some of those OS X features actually come over to iOS too. So if you're not afraid of bugs, you can download the developer preview of 10.8 now on Apple's website. Everyone knows we here at Mobile Nations love our friends at WebOSNation.com. However, this past week, Hewlett-Packard CEO Meg Whitman made a pretty bold statement that left some scratching their heads in confusion and others agape with disbelief. So what'd she say that made everybody act this way? Well, she said that Google's acquisition of Motorola could lead to them closing Android, leaving a big hole for now open source WebOS to fill. I looked around for the perfect image for this idea, and I'm pretty sure I found it. Lol, what? Sorry, Meg, but Android's likely staying open source mostly because they make their revenues largely from ad views and not hardware sales. Anyone familiar with Microsoft's Zune service knows it's not quite performing the way Microsoft originally hoped. Lots of people, however, love the Zune Pass and the features it provides, which is why WPCentral took to the site to mention an interesting rumor floating around that Microsoft is in talks with record companies and labels to launch a new music service. Sources also claim HTC and Nokia might be partnering the deal, and with Windows 8 on the horizon, it's not really that much of a stretch to assume Microsoft will roll out something fully integrated across mobile, Xbox, and PCs. It may also feature a similar service to iTunes Match. So what features do you think a Microsoft music service should have? That's it for your Mobile Nations Monday Brief. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/mobilenations. Check out our entire network of entertaining podcasts at mobilenations.com/shows. And you can follow me on Twitter at Ashley Esqueva. Nations, you have been briefed.